they'll get good levels, as the levels are almost a byproduct of the
Yeah, absolutely. Our next team represents Germany, 13-year-old Sophie KREBS and 17-year-old Ilia TROFYMOV, pardon me, sorry. They're new to international competition. This is their very first Junior Grand Prix event.
And Sophia and Ilia come in as two-time advanced novice champions of Germany, and they will skate to the Frank Sinatra classic, Fly Me to the Moon.
Fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, baby, kiss me.
Song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words,
I love you.
Sophie KREBS and Ilia TROFYMOV representing Germany in their first ever junior international competition. A team that in this summer they train in Berlin alongside Minerva Fabian Haza and Nikita Volodin, the world medalists. And there you can see actually coaches from the German Skating Federation here to support them. As you can see, Sophie just taking her hand to her head, and that will be in reaction to the fall that they had on the double loop. But for me, Ted, I really appreciate that the choreography was in fitting, and Yoti Politowakis, an ice dancer, working with them has really helped to style them out at this early stage of their career.
And she's just 13 years old. I mean, you know, it's amazing. They're doing this nice, look at here, the hand goes down to the back of the heels and then just could not keep the weight on top of the skates. Has to take the fall. There's the back inside death spiral. And that is in at a level 1. So just 1 out of the 4 features. And as we mentioned, the list of features is different on all the elements. Here's the Coupe 5, reversive, most difficult entry lift in para skating, change of position, change of hold. And that is in the level 3. So that's the last lift, the last element in the short program, which is unusual. We haven't really seen the lift as the last element, but there it was.
And in terms of getting points for these pair teams, Group 5 lift at level 3 is over 6.5 points. So level 4 would be 7 points, and that's the most valuable for this team of all their elements. It's a big money points earner, and yet we come to assume it's a safe one. It's a guaranteed one, as we see some signs sent out from Ilia and Sophie to those watching. And that, we have to acknowledge, I think that's Stefan Lindemann, who was a junior world champion himself, who had some of the biggest jumps ever.
Yeah, huge. Score is 38.67 for Sophie and Ilia, and that'll put them currently in the 8th place. And Stefan Lindemann, I remember him at European Championships, and he was so exciting and so powerful, and had some great skates.